All right.
I think that's an interesting decision. Do you keep Brown in, or do you keep Jordan? Me, if I'm the Clippers, I'm not allowing Kyrie Irving or James Harden to play ball to end this ball. Patrick Beverly, an All-NBA defender, guarding Kyrie Irving. Now man picks him up. Irving steps back, three-pointer. In and out, won't go. Oh, and Jordan chips it
Wow.
in.
That lucky ass shit by DeAndre Jordan.
Brooklyn goes back up by 2.
He tipped in the three.
DeAndre Jordan. One of his best games of the season. He's tied his season high with 13 points. That's 11 rebounds, 4 block shots. No bigger play than that. But they shot very early in the clock. So the Clippers have more than enough time. Clippers now out of timeouts. They'll advance the ball into the front court. And Lou Williams back into the ball game for offensive purposes. Paul George continues to sit out, so it's Williams,
What's wrong, Paul George?
Leonard, and Marcus Morris. You don't want to do a good advance. You got to protect the three-point line also. You have to play solid defense. Make sure you don't get collapsing. With the big man Jordan on the inbound pass.
Second. Wow, they caught an offensive foul on that. That's bullshit. Kawhi. Nets. Let me see what that. Hell nah. That boy flopped like hell. It should be an and one. They ain't even challenge it. Wow. Or reviewed it or something, because that was a bullshit flop. James Harden, though.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around
Boy,
that
flop
number
like
today.
hell.
A good crowd on hand and
Oh, damn right.
ready
Man,
to
shut
go
up.
in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
Nigga be talking
NFL game,
stupid.
and that was
Can't
in
stand
evidence a moment ago.
Jeff Van Gundy.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Oh, damn, great call, nigga. It's an obvious flop. So, Jim. That's how you play, Jim? All right.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Nice play right there to stop
Shit,
him
I ain't
behind
mean
the
to do
line,
that.
but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a
That's game over.
So what do?
That bullshit ass flop.
Make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him a gain of 37. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. He's got a first down and more in 2nd and 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Dang, this nigga hit me, okay.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd down.
Niggas don't fumble in this game. I want next gen.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, good play.
It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Shit, I think I missed that shit.
Man coverage,
no, I'm
not
good.
zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Right,
38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they
me
love
off
to
balance
run
a
against
little bit.
that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all.
I'm gonna cut that shit all the way out,
I still
though.
remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They're going option play on 3rd down. This is out quickly to the right. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Damn. Computer be something retarded, though.
The goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't
I wasn't expecting
satisfied with
that.
just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to
Oh,
take it the whole
they
field.
reusing plays with each other? Okay. I ain't never seen it before. Y'all ain't shit, Jim.
McCann's got it teed up. taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
What you doing,
I never
nigga?
met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
Should have been a fucking
in this case, a field goal, they'll take
overthing.
it way better than the alternative,
Yeah.
which is a punt.
You've met fan bases
That was unnecessary.
that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Again on second and 10,
nigga.
it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. 11 yards there, first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yeah, off that bullshit ass play by Harden.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Got a little trick.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Let's see. See if it works. No, let's change it. I don't want to do it no more.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way in for a
JK.
Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the
92.
lead is now 10-7. Taken about 7 yards.
I don't even remember.
deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah, that shit over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay
Fuck out of here.
up with an offense.
And this nigga chopstick. Well, chop, what the fuck? Your chopstick? You get on my nerves, man.
Play after play. So what
Switch
you
this around.
need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for.
Which I'm
now.
kinda
Not
confusing
worrying
me a
so
little
much
bit.
about guessing what the play call is.
He ain't really throwing that ball. I was expecting more throws.
Here for first and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on
Not
first
the
down.
stats say otherwise.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
We gonna
10-7 our
we
score
gonna cut this nigga
after
out.
one, right
Yeah.
here on EA Sports.
10. Lions 7.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
This nigga, what the fuck?
Inside the 5. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is
What?
now 14-10. McCann's got it teed up.
CPU. Come up.
And this carries into the end zone.
Shit. Almost gone. Fuck.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Nah, we ain't doing that formation against Jim.
The Ravens Raven offense
He
set
like
at
to
the
pick the
line
same
for
shit
this
over and
next
over.
drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person when it's played well and is skillful.
Nah, I knew who I wanted to throw it to when the play started.
Oh, the defender likes it. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson catches.
Damn, look, I had more time.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Where that play at?
Good strong throw and catch right
Where's
there.
the
So
fucking
far in
play?
this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Where the hell is it? Am I tripping? Fuck it. Not really.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Where the hell is this formation?
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh shit, that nigga faster than I thought he was. Shit.
This is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson on the move to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Scored anyway.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing.
And nobody gets that tired.
Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Fuck.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No, I'm all right.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
God damn, nigga.
Be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed
Hold on to the damn ball, nigga.
And knocked it free. Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. That goes for 15 yards on the fake, a first down. And a lot of fist pumps right now on that sideline.
Nigga needed a spark.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels.
Yeah.
They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards on
Yeah, that's from my playbook.
First.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but
That's
just
from the Ravens
look at the
playbook.
effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun.
Shit.
Jackson. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field
Fake
for a
punt.
long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Why does nobody get off the fucking block?
It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done
all right, Jimmy.
first half.
It's starting to piss me off, Jim.
And going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and
God damn.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there.
That nigga annoying as shit. Niggas don't get off blocks or nothing. Bullshit.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
It's the score, Lions 28, Ravens 13. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see
who the fuck is this nigga
in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a handoff here to his running back.
There you go.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second
Should have knocked the
down.
damn ball out.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground.
Damn, they ever get off the fucking block.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one heck of a run right there.
They gotta fix that shit, man.
You can tell that he was going to run a
Niggas will never come off the block.
That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse.
It ain't that damn bad.
But I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Nigga ain't even throwing the ball right.
How fast he was going. Next gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule. I'm down in distance.
Oh, you in that damn tight end shit again.
A man or 2 missed, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen.
Niggas nigga get all the damn blocks, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Detroit.
What the fuck?
Swift, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Man, that's some bullshit, nigga.
That drive that really increased their cushion, very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start.
Damn, he hit the hell out of him.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
The hell, Data?
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 11 yards there.
So what?
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback...
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Lions 45, Ravens 13. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot.
That was some bullshit.
That pick six, and now the kick is away.
No way that nigga jumped that damn high, dog. Man, fuck that nigga and his mama.
No further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Frank, what are you doing, bro? Move.
Make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And now look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there.
You got no choice.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all
Damn,
the
that
time.
nigga ain't nobody grab that shit.
Was right there.
At his top speed, according to Next Gen
Still.
Well, really, it's ridiculous. Impossible, whatever you want to call it. 22.6 miles per hour. So, 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
What the fuck? Bro. My corner's gonna sit there and watch him. This is stupid.
On the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. McCann's got it teed up.
Nigga flipping ducks out there.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Damn, he got hit.
Able to get this to the 19, so probably should have.
I swear they don't fumble on the next gen. That's it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this.
No, I don't want to do this again. That's how I got picked
That
off.
long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to
I
happen.
don't want to do this either.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time.
Oh,
Make sure
shit,
that
wrong
no
button.
one gets behind
Oh, well.
you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what formation you just did, Jim, but this one's different. Oh, my damn, nigga. Pick up the block, nigga.
Down he goes.
What the fuck? Hey, nope. That'd be killing me, bro. Nigga look right at the damn block.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. As we play 3 quarters.
Nah, it was I think it was the right guard that fucked that up.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun.
Ah, shit. Oh, I still caught it.
Taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent.
I didn't get this. The fucking center completely missed your ass. What the fuck?
Scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job to the ball carrier.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been...
Man, I hate that mid-blitz shit. That shit unrealistic.
Down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Off me, little nigga.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now Jackson on first
down. What the?
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the
situation. No, that was Silas, nigga. I stepped out and he blew by on the 3-point. He blew by.
Wanting to risk an injury. This shot down.
How the fuck this nugget catch me?
He takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters.
God damn, Ruggs.
Now he drops it incomplete. And there's...
So, it wasn't working out with Boykins. So, nah, I'm good.
Continue here.
I'll pass.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, man.
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense.
Hey, shut up, bitch.
You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
I kicked that too far up.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The drive will start with an option going left. He gives it up.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And now past another. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So I might as well don't even use his stick no more. That shit don't even work.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Nah.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a short gain down to about the 33. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance.
Do what? I wasn't even listening.
Early on, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time
nah,
ago in this
fuck
game,
all that.
It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
I ain't never trading with
But
KV.
20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Is that a lineman? What is number 79?
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes
Fuck
on the
you,
football
nigga.
when you know the
You
contact's
ain't never getting
coming,
him.
let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would
I'm
think
lined up
could
off
absorb
sides.
that contact.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back.
What the bro? That was a terrible throw, and you still got it. Nah, that should have been picked. Like, they don't react to the shit. They just sit there. Oh, I touch you?
They'll try to run this one.
There you go, Hannah.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them, well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. McCann's got it teed up.
I've been doing that damn sidekick since like 2017.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
Yeah.
at the 25.
I was mad. Should have been a touchdown.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time.
Yeah, there we
weeks
go.
to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
I don't know why. I should have just ran the ball.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Number 23, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
That's my fault.
It's another touchdown.
That should have been there.
And for them, this train, it just
Man, you beat the shit out of me, Jim. I ain't even gonna lie. Most people don't put 60 on
It's
me.
almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going.
KB don't even do that.
Going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we got no shot to beat this team.
McCann's got it teed up.
Fuck.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big offensive explosion.